Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I'm Penge and welcome back to Prison Architect, where we now have some fancy automatic doors here at the Loveliest prison, which does mean that people should be able to move around the place a little bit easier, because instead of having to wait for a guard to come along with a set of keys to unlock the door, we can have a guard over here at our door control system, opening and closing doors remotely, which is all very good indeed. Now the only thing is, we don't have very many automatic doors right now. I think we've got two. I think that door there is automated, and this door down here to our cells is automated, and that's kind of it right now. So I think let's get a few more of these set up just to make things a little bit more efficient around the place. Now I think that door needs a kind of control system thing on. So it's down here, isn't it? It's an object thing. No, it was a utility. It was a utility, and it was a door servo. Hang on. So let's just make sure we get this right. The big kind of cog wheelie bit has to be over the door. Okay, right. That's fine. We can do that. So if we put that, say, just there, that should be okay, because the cog thing is over the door. So if we pop that just there, that's all very good. And then it needs power, and I think it needs to be directly sort of plugged in like that. So let's get that one done first, and that'll be quite good. And then while they're sort of running around doing that, what are the ones do want doing? So this one down here, that should be sort of automatic as well. So door servo on that, please, with electrical cable going straight into it. And then we've got ourselves that one there. That could do with being automated as well. That could be quite handy, because this is to our storage thing. So the actual workers don't have the ability to open the doors. It's only the guards. So that might make things a little bit quicker if they're getting things out of storage. So how about, we get ourselves a door servo thing, and we pop that just there, and then we plug that in. So electrical cable going up and across like that. So that's kind of, that's three kind of important areas. The infirmary doesn't have the sort of fancy sort of big jail door things. We don't need it over there. How about, what's that? That's a jail door as well. That's a little jail door. So maybe just there, and that one there as well, possibly. Okay, right. So a little bit of work over here. How expensive are these things? They're $200 a piece. That's okay. That's okay. We can afford that. So if we put that one there and that one there, and then connect that up with a bit of wiring, and then that up with a bit of wiring, that sorts out all the sort of things over here. That's a regular bamboo door, the old bamboo. That's going to be sorted. That, right, to the staff room. That's a great big jail door as well. And look, our gardener is waiting. So the guards have to come along and use, traditional old-fashioned keys to unlock the door. So I think, let's get another door servo thing. Let's put that just there. And we can plug that in nice and easy. That's right next to a thing. That's very handy. That is some saloon doors going into the classroom, of course, because that's exciting. I think that's it. Ooh, okay. A supply helicopter coming in. Very exciting. So I think that's it. I think that's okay. The workshop, that doesn't need fancy sort of doors. The canteen doesn't need that. I mean, we'll need more eventually in time, but right now I think that's okay. So here we go. Let's make sure that all that gets done. So let's speed time on. And look, that's still not done, because that guard is still having to sort of hang around the place and, open and close the door with keys. Now the servo is in, but it's not powered, but it does say the electrical cable is in progress. So hang on, who's bringing the electrical cable? Hang on, can we see where that is? No, we could see, there we go. So bring it in over here. Come on. Let's get at least one door set up nice and quick. There we go. So that, no, hang on. No. That door is not ready, because now we need to go and connect it to the control panel thingamajig. So here we go. So connect to just there. Nope, that didn't like it at all. I've broken the thing. Hang on. Connect to there. Total number of connections 1. Hang on. I'm confused. Does it not show the connections? I thought it would show the connection. Total number of connections 3. Why doesn't it show the connection that we just made? Okay, that seems a bit odd. And then down there. Okay, that's slightly bizarre. I thought maybe it would show the connections that we've just made. But okay, so that's that one, that one, that one. Then we need to get that one and that one. Right, so hang on. So go to here and connect to that. And then go to here and... Oh, hang on. That's not ready yet. That one's not plugged in. Hang on. Let's get some wiring in. There we go. One last bit. Oh, there we go. Right. Lovely. So now that should have, hang on, by my reckoning. Oh, there we go. Now they're in. So it's got 7 connections. I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Is it over to that one as well? No, hang on. We need another one. Plug it into over there, please. So there we go. 8 connections. And of course, that will grow as time goes on. Hang on. Is that one? Is that a prison door thingamajig? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's a jail door. Okay, hang on. We need another servo thingamajig. However, I think that is going to be plugged straight in because I know there's a wire going across there. So that's quite good. Yeah. So as soon as they put that in, that will be connected. So let's go to here and let's get ourselves another connection sorted. When they put this in down here, it's on the way. It's on the way. There's a big red line showing that somebody is bringing that part in. So this is all very good. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Right, so you plug that in. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, I mean, that's going to get used very sparingly, that thing there. But that's fine. At least it's in. Okay, that's all very good. And a few people did point out that, this is the loveliest prison. We're trying to make this place as lovely as it can be. And our guard here, operating the door control system, big fancy control panel thingamajig, has got to stand up, and that will just not do at all. So can we please give them a big swivelly chair? That will be amazing. So here you go. Have a big swivelly chair to sit at your control panel with, because that will make life a lot better. And when there's no doors to open, you can just, swivel round and go round in circles, because that's the fun of a swivel chair. So there we go. We'll get that in as well, hopefully relatively soon. So make sure it goes in. Let's make sure it goes in. We have got a few other bits and bobs to do as well. We've got some sort of admin stuff to do that a few people have pointed out in the comments. But yeah, let's just get this chair in first. Here it comes. Oh no, hang on. No, here it doesn't come. I thought that was a chair, but no, that was a cleaner. Here we go. Here we go. Chair inbound. There you go. You've got a chair. Sit on the chair. You've got a big swivelly chair in front of your control panel. Please use the swivelly chair. Nope, you're going to stand next to the swivelly chair. Maybe you're putting stuff on the swivelly chair. I don't know. Right, there we go. So prisoners are all being fed. We've got all the doors automated, so that should make life a little bit easier. Look at that. They can just go in and out really quickly. Oh, that's perfect. That is brilliant stuff. Okay, right. That is very, very good. Now, it's getting a bit tatty around the place. Look at this. We've got all sorts of bits of sort of, what's that? Like fluff and dust and dirt and such like. I think it might be worth investing in another janitor. So let's get a janitor just there to go and do some cleaning. There you go. Oh, they're just sort of running around in circles for some reason. But okay, that's fine. Maybe that's the initiation thing. And a few people, hang on, pause time for a second. A few people did point out, if we go to our regime, so this is what happens on a day in the life of our prisoners. They sleep, they wake up and have a shower, which we might need to look at, actually. A few people have said, I'm not sure they're able to have a shower because these are not designated as kind of shower block things. So we'll check on that in the morning. So they have a shower, then they spend some time in their cell. Just, and they're nice cells, they're lovely, some of them are. This one's quite good. And then they have 4 hours of work or free time. And then at 1 p.m, they eat. But quite a lot of people have said, hang on, they don't have breakfast. That's not very good, is it? This is supposed to be the loveliest prison and they're not having breakfast. Yeah, I completely agree. I think, can they have an hour for breakfast? Can we just say, instead of having, we do, what if we say, hang on. So sleep, you eat and then you go to sleep after that. So you eat and you go to sleep. And then I think, do we push things a bit later? Do we push everything up? No, I think we do this. And then what happens is you get up a little bit earlier. So you've got the same amount of sleep. You're going to bed earlier. And then you have maybe then 2 hours. Hang on. Eat. So 7 o'clock through to 9 o'clock is breakfast time. And that makes perfect sense. That's a good time for breakfast. That's a very breakfasty sort of time. So yeah, okay, there we go. I like that. So there we go. We've got a kind of breakfast slot in. Now, I don't know if the game caters for that. I'm not entirely sure if the game is okay with that or not. So we shall have to see if that works properly. I do not know. What is going on with our janitors? Why are they all sort of... they're all sort of just wiggling around the place. Now yes, there are a few things that we do need to do here. Again, thank you to everybody in the comments that's pointed out lots of things that I've kind of missed out. So if we look at our janitor here, they have some needs. They've got bladder and bowels and recreation and hydration, all that kind of stuff. And it was pointed out that there's no toilets anymore for the janitors and the staff. So the prisoners have all got toilets. Here they are. Look, in their cells, got lovely individual personal toilets going on. That's all very good. But yeah, the staff don't have any toilets, which is a little bit of an oversight. So I think what we might need to do is we'll start work on this bit up here. We'll get these set up as offices. We'd like a training room possibly just here, but maybe one of these rooms here could be a kind of a staff a staff toilet area, and another one could be possibly a place where staff could go and get some food. Let's go and have a look. So let's click on you, for example. So can we get some more information on you? Yeah, so rest is okay. So it says on the sort of their needs there. Rest is green, so I imagine that's good. But yeah, recreation, I mean, warmth isn't looking great. You should be quite toasty in there. But yeah, hydration isn't good because I guess they haven't got a sort of cafeteria, canteen place. Food, bowels, and bladder. Yeah, so everyone currently, in terms of the staff, is really, really desperate for the loo and a bit thirsty and a bit hungry and everything else. So that's a bit of an issue. So I think, yeah, we might need to set this up over here. Get this kind of built. That can be 2 more offices, because I think we might need some more offices. But yeah, that there I think should be set up as kind of a training room, and then, yeah, possibly a staff kind of canteen and a toilet. How many more offices do we need? So we've got, hang on, there's somebody down here who needs an office. We've got a psychologist who needs an office. Okay, so that's 1. But I think the psychologist will have to, the prisoners will go and see the psychologist. So we don't want the psychologist here, because the prisoners can't really get to here very easily. They're going to have to go through the staff room. We don't really want our prisoners going through the staff room and into kind of this area where they could escape. So the psychologist might need an office kind of, over here somewhere in the main kind of interior of the prison. So we don't have an office for you over here. So how many more people are going to need an office? I think that's guard towers requiring a chief. That's dogs requiring a chief, which we do have. Armory needs a chief. Legal. Right, okay, you're going to need an office. The lawyer is going to need an office. I think that might be it. I think we might only need 1 more office. And everything else is all sorted. So I think what we could do, how about we make this an office and then have ourselves kind of some toilets over here. And I don't really know what that room at the end is going to be. It's got a boiler in at the moment. It could just be anything. It could just be a little admin room or something. But yeah, so I think 1 more office for the, whatever it was, the lawyer, yeah, the legal person. And then, yeah, I think we just have ourselves kind of a toilet over here and save these rooms for something else. That could be training, and then we can have other things over here. I do not know. So yeah, let's get that done, I think. Let's get that set up. So walls, let's go to here. So lovely blue walls. So we'll bring that up like that and like that. And we'll bring that down like that and to there. And they want doors, so hang on a second. Doors. What door do we want to the lawyer's office? How about we just have a regular, yeah, like a staff door, a blue staff door. That's going to be all right. So there we go, blue staff door. And then to that room there, let's just have, I don't know, a barn door going into there. And then to the loos, let's have, I quite like the bamboo doors. Let's have a bamboo door just there. There we go, lovely. And then if we just outline these rooms so I don't forget, because I will forget. So that's going to be an office. And this here is going to be, hang on, where are they? Where are, like a bathroom. So there's a shower. That's laundry. Oh, it's got to be in here somewhere. Hang on, bathroom. Garbage and bakery. Okay, toilet. Do they not have designated sort of toilet areas then? Is there not a kind of a toilet thing? Do we just need to just put that as toilets and just assume they're going to go and use it? Or do we put that as a kind of a shower block? I don't know. Maybe we just make it a toilet and they just come and use them because it's over here because they can reach here. I do not know. Okay, well, there we go. This can be a voyage of discovery. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's get some floors in over here then. So, let's get some, the loo, white tiles is classic, isn't it? A ceramic floor. That sounds quite nice. It's very expensive, but I imagine it's quite fancy. But white tiles are very bathroomy, very classic sort of bathroom stuff going on. And then the office over here, let's give you, that's going to need red carpet, isn't it? Hang on a second. Red carpet all the way up there. Spending all of our money on fancy things. Let's get, I don't know, how about fancy tiles? Let's have this office here nice and fancily tiled. There we go. And one under there for the door as well, please. Right. So that should keep them busy for a while. And then, yeah, that's going to be set up as toilets. I love how they must have loads of red carpet just lying around. It's got lots of it in stock because they always get on that really quick. And then we want to get a training thing over here because some of our grants are to do with training our staff. Hang on, let's have a look. Where is it? So yeah, advanced staff training. Have 5 staff members completed the coal control, pest control or electrician training. So that'd be really handy. But of course they need a training room. So I think, yeah, we'll build that in over here as well. Maybe maybe we just build that to start with to save a bit of money, because we are going through our money quite quickly, but spending it on fancy things. So how about, let's get foundations in. And let's get fancy, classy blue walls and such like. We'll put that there for now, and then the entrance can just be over here somewhere. We'll just put it in the middle. So hang on a minute. We're going to need a door. Get us a door. And because it's for the staff, let's have double yellow doors kind of in the middle. Yeah, there we go. I like that. That looks good. Right, so if we move time on a bit quick, in fact, hang on a minute. Whilst we are here, utilities. Right, radiator. We'll put a radiator in the office in the corner, and we'll put a radiator in the loos in that corner. Why not? And that room, I think, is warm enough because there's a massive, great big kind of water boiler thing in it. Okay, right, so let's get this done nice and quick. You can start working on all this kind of stuff. And there's only a few doors left. A few doors to do at the top here, and then, some walls. And that, I think, for some reason, they've decided to ignore these 2 wall sections. Can we do the walls, please? Can we do these final 2 bits? Right, let's get the let's get this sort of toilet set up over here. So if we go to objects and go to toilet, right. So toilets and sinks is what we want. And the thing is, I would like it to be kind of individual sort of cubicle type thing. So hang on. Let's work on this. So toilet like that, toilet, toilet, and toilet. And then if we just have kind of a wall going down there, and then we can have individual little, maybe even down here to give them a little bit of room possibly. So yeah, and that's what we'll do. We need some lights as well though, so hang on a second. So lights, hang on, lights. Oh, there we go, lights. Right, so a light there, and a light there. And then walls, then we'll get the fancy walls going across like that. I think that should be quite good. Then going up like that. Then we need some more lights in this room here. Can we have some lamps in here? That'd be quite good. Oh no, we need the space for sinks, of course. Hang on. We'll have ceiling lights, classic lights. Although they're outdoor lights. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Okay, never mind. We'll put a light there and a light there. And then we want sinks. So sink. I don't know, everything's in caps. I've got caps lock on. Right, sink and mirror. That should be okay. Bathroom sink, or just a sink. Just a bathroom sink. No, hygienic bathroom is complete without one. Okay, so yeah, let's have a sink and mirror. So let's have a sink there, and a sink there, and then a sink and mirror just there and there. And then in the corner, do you know what? Let's put a plant. Everyone loves a nice plant. We've got one in stock, apparently. There we go. Lovely. Okay, yeah, I like the look of that. Let's sort that out. And then, of course, yeah, we're going to need water and such like, but that's not going to take much, is it? Oh, the foreman is calling. Hello, foreman. How are you? Due to some logistics error, we are receiving extra supplies. Okay. Right. Is that all? Okay. Thank you for that. I mean, this is good. I like getting extra supplies. I mean, what do we need to do with them? I don't know. How's our power looking? How's our battery looking there? We've got a light above the battery, which is making it very difficult to actually click on the battery. Can we click on the battery, please? That one's got nothing in it. That battery looks pretty full. That's very good. I'm quite glad we've got some good power setup going on. That's quite nice. Although that door is not powered, it seems. Why is that not powered? Hang on. It should be powered. It looks very much plugged in to me. What's wrong with that door? Why is that door not happy? But it worked, because it just opened and closed. Okay. That's a bit odd. Yeah, I don't know why that door's flashing on and off when the thing is clearly working. Okay, that's gone a bit strange. Don't know what's going on there. Right, back up here we go. Right, this here, let's zone this out before I forget again. Let's search for it. So, training room. Here we go. Training room. Lovely. We are going to need some more flooring set up. And I've still forgotten to do those walls up there. Good job, folks. Good job. Right, let's get this whole bathroom bit set up. Let's run time on nice and quick. Get this bit all set up. Very nice indeed. Oh, I didn't check breakfast. I didn't check if they go and have breakfast. Hang on, we'll check tomorrow. But right now, they've got quite a lot of stuff to do. Right, yes. Hang on a second. There's going to be many problems here. Might need some doors, possibly. How about we go for... Oh, I don't know. What doors do we go for? I want them to be exciting. I wish there were more doors. I'd love some more door options. Let's have a load of barn doors, because why not? That makes it different and exciting. There we go. A load of barn doors to get into your loos. Splendid. Right, let's run time on until this is all kind of finished. And there we go. That looks much better. Now, I don't know if we have to kind of designate this as a staff toilet or not. I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. Because, yeah, we couldn't find anything specifically designating toilets in our room kind of thing over here. So I assume they're just going to come over here and use these because they're not in a prisoner's cell. They can just get to these nice and easily. And it's well lit. They've got some lovely kind of sinks and mirrors. And there's a nice plant because that makes everything better. And this room up here, by the way, I just wanted to use the cargo flooring, so I put that in. It's not overly nice, I wouldn't say. It looks a little bit kind of industrial, but it at least makes it a bit different. We've got a little bit of sort of floor variety going on, which is never a bad thing. Okay, so that's that sorted, which is very good. Now, I think over here, let's get our training room set up. Let's do this. We could possibly set up that office as well, but I think if we do that, the psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever you are, the psychologist person is going to jump into this office, which is no use at all. So we'll get another office set up for you. Don't you worry, hang on. Yeah, let's go and do some training stuff. So what do we need? We need an office desk. We need chairs. We need a rat trap, a first aid station, and a grit bin. Okay, all unexpected sorts of things, but okie doke. To get our sort of parole thing set up as well. Got 4 prisoners up for parole, but we can't do anything about it right now. And that could be quite good. If we can parole people a little bit early, if they've been very good and well behaved, that means we get more people in, which means more money for us. Okay, right, hang on. Money is kind of coming down a little tiny bit. We are going through it somewhat. Okay, training room. Let's get this done then. So go to objects. I mean, can we filter it down? Can we filter it down on anything? It doesn't seem so. Okay, never mind. So let's see. What was it then? We need an office. Right, so a fancy desk, obviously. Get the fancy desk. That can go at the front. In fact, let's put it over to this side, look. And then we'll have all of the other utility things. Yeah, the rat trap and whatever, kind of on this side. Okay, so I guess these are allowing them to sort of train on these things, I'm assuming. So yeah, so let's put in a couple of rat traps and then a couple of first aid stations. So let's put them on the wall. And then some grit bins, which are down here. I guess that's for the sort of the cold training. So a grit bin and a grit bin. Okay, it seems a bit weird. And then just chairs. Or yellow chairs. Or swivel chairs. Swivelly chairs. Right, okay. So how many of these would we like? So we're going to have 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's have 8 swivelly chairs. We might need to lay off the flooring in here for a while until we've got some money, because that's going to cost quite a bit of money. I know we could make a lot of money quickly if we added a death row. We're going to do that at some point, but not right now, naggy message. There we go. The rat traps have cheese in them. I like that. Nice and kind of classic. I kind of feel like the person behind the desk needs a chair. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight. Hang on a second. Swivelly chair. Let's put a swivelly chair just there as well, because why wouldn't we? Right, so if we get this done, and then we can start doing kind of staff training. That's got to be a good thing. There we go. Right, that room is valid. So now, how do we tell them to go and do that? So we can go to here and go advanced staff training, because that's good. So 5 staff members completed the cold control, which I imagine is the grit bins. Hang on, where was it? Pest control, which is the rats, or electrician training. Okay, we've got first aid stations. Okay, I don't know how we do electrician training, but yeah, we can do this. So that will give us 15 grand in total. So how about, yeah, we go advanced staff training, because we still have only got 2 grand, so we're not sort of exceeding our limit. So that's a nice 5 grand coming in. That's very welcome. And then, yeah, how do we do this then? So programs, staff programs. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we can do electrician training because it doesn't require anything fancy. We can do first aid training because it requires the first aid thingamabobs, pest control and cold control training. Oh, this is wonderful. We can do all of these things. Okay, let's do, I don't know, cold control training. So what does that do? Staff will learn how to deal with areas affected by frost, allowing them to remove some areas of ice and dealing with frozen items. That's got to be a good thing. For janitors, gardeners and workers. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Press start and hope it works. So from 12 a.m. till 1 a.m. Oh, that's a bit grim. And let's do, what if we do electrician training as well? So by completing that program, staff will learn how to deal with faulty wiring, allowing them to fix any dangerous electricals. Okay, so if we say do that, when do they do that? They do that 12 to 1. I know the electrician training is now 1 till 2. Some late night learning, that's fine. Fire safety. Now we are going to go and do something with that in a second. First aid training, yep, and pest control. Let's do those 4. Fire safety can wait for a while because it's looking very busy in terms of our staff. Okay, so that's now the staff kind of training setup. A few people have said in some of our areas we do need to put fire extinguishers. We are lacking fire extinguishers in quite a few of our places. So hang on a minute. So fire extinguisher. This is going to be quite helpful. I mean, yeah, if we wanted another sink coming in down there, probably want to put the fire extinguisher. Can we put it there? Oh no, because the radiator's there. You could put that next to the radiator. Come on, game. Let's put that one. Are we going to need any more than 2 sinks? I don't think we are. So let's pop that just there. So we've got fire extinguisher in there. I mean, do we need a fire extinguisher anywhere else? I mean, the electric stuff might explode. So let's put fire extinguisher near all our kind of electrical equipment. That would make sense. Is anything else going to catch fire? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Let's put one in the staff room just there, just in case. Just because we can. Okay, right. So here we go. Let's see. Let's run time on nice and quick. Let's see if they go and have breakfast. Because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, they are here. Look, they're here. The cooks are here. Busily working away. So breakfast is what, 6 till 7? No, 7 till 9, wasn't it? I think it was. So they're laying out whatever that is. Green stuff? I don't know what that is. That looks like bacon. I'm going to say that's kind of eggs, and there's scrambled eggs and such like. So there is enough stuff, it looks like, for breakfast. So eat. So here we go. So all the prisoners are coming along and they're having breakfast. Here we go. Right, the loveliest prison has become even lovelier because we provide breakfast facilities, which they didn't have before. Oh, this is wonderful. This is very good. Look at that. They're all tucking into bacon and eggs and that green stuff, whatever that might be. I don't know what the green stuff is. I'm sure it's lovely. Okay, good. So people are able to eat, which is very, very handy indeed. And I think they provided just about the right amount of meals for the prisoners. Okay, that's very good. That's really good. I'm very happy that we've got a proper sort of breakfast time set up. They are still going to the drinks machine. Do they not provide it's not tea and coffee making facilities? Because that's a little bit sad, isn't it? What if they want a lovely, lovely cup of tea in the morning? Or they might want a coffee there. But yeah, they could have a nice cup of tea. But no, I don't think that is a thing. Okay, never mind. Right, that's good. Breakfast is sorted, got loads of automatic doors going on, and we have ourselves a nice training room set up over here, and we've got a toilet area for the staff. Are they using it, though? Here's the question. Right, you're on break, so your food is looking good, recreation is looking okay, comfort is looking okay, but yeah, bladder and bowels are still quite high up on the needs thing. The guard over here is rest really good. Hydration is quite high. There's a drinks machine just there. You could get a drink. There's many drinks machines. There's all sorts of things around the place. So that's on you, I kind of feel. Recreation, food, bladder and bowels. There is a loo up here. It's set up for you guys, but I'm not entirely sure how to designate it as a kind of a toilet area. I don't really know how we're supposed to do that unless we make it a shower? Do we need to have one of these as a shower and then designate that as a shower kind of thing? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to make the staff go and use this because it's available to them. It's right there, but they don't seem to be going to it. So we'll keep our eye on it. We'll make sure they do go over and kind of use it at some point. Okay, so last time out we did set up the shell of a workshop. So it's got the walls and the door and the room is actually outlined, but there's nothing in that room that makes it a proper workshop. So there's no workshop saws, workshop presses, and there's no table. So it's not a valid workshop right now. So what I think we should do is, because we've got most of it kind of done, we'll put some saws and some presses and some tables in there. We'll get that room properly set up, and then we can take ourselves the Prison Manufacturing Facility Grant, which gives us 20 grand up front, which is very nice indeed. 10 grand when you complete it. And all we need to do is make 30 license plates. I don't think that sounds that hard. I mean, it might be really difficult to do. We might make one a day or something, but I think we can get that done. Surely that should be fairly straightforward. So let's get this workshop done now. In fact, we just take the grant now. Let's take that grant right now. There we go. It's done. Hooray. We're back up to about 35 grand. That's quite nice. So thank you very much, grants. So yeah, let's get this all done. So workshop saws, workshop presses, and a table. I'd like to have at least a couple of tables. So hang on. What table does it need? Table, smaller, oak table. I mean, we have an oak table in storage. So why don't we get ourselves an oak table in that corner, possibly. Hang on. How big are the other things? How big is the workshop saw? So the workshop saw, oh, they're quite big. Okay, so how about, hang on. Where do they need to stand? There's an arrow pointing on the right. I imagine that stuff is going to come off that to the right. So if we go like that, if we make 3 of those, so 3 workshop saws at $1,500 each. Ooh, okay. They're a bit more expensive than I thought they were going to be. And then a workshop press. Okay, so hang on. So press. So they're $1,500 as well. Okay, right. That's significantly more expensive than I was expecting. Okay, right. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one over there. That's fine. So we'll have 2 saws, 2 presses, and then we'll get a table. We'll put a couple of tables at the back. Let's have 1 table. We'll just put 1 table at the back in the corner, and we'll see how this works. So first things first, they need to get all these things kind of delivered. I mean, if we are receiving extra kind of resources, I wonder if we're going to get loads and loads of saws delivered. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Sort of buy 1 for the price of 2. The prisoners are all doing their learning. Oh, and it's miserable and it's storming. Right, everybody indoors, please. Everybody indoors. We've got automatic doors so everybody can get inside now, which is good. Now, this does highlight a little bit of an issue that we do have with the prison layout that I've gone for, because I hadn't kind of taken into account the fact that we might need to sort of hide indoors. Again, look, this is weird. They're considering this to be indoors. It's not indoors. You're clearly outside, you fools. But yeah, we have got the problem that at the moment, nobody can move around the prison properly because it's kind of got this central big kind of, gardening bit in the middle, if you like, which is nice. Oh, there you go. That was short-lived. But yeah, when that does happen, the prison isn't connected. So, the canteen is kind of standalone. So if we tell everyone to go inside, then if they're in their cells, they cannot make their way to the canteen, which could cause problems. So we might need to think about some sort of like a corridor type system going around the outside of this so they can walk through the corridors, if you like, to get to different parts of the prison if we tell them to stay indoors. We might need to think about that, but not right now. I think it should be okay for the moment. So here we go. Let's get this done. Right. Power. Yes, that would make sense. It looks like they need to be plugged in directly, like properly. Yeah, at the end there. Okay, right, that's fine. We can do that. Right, so that should plug those in. And then, I mean, the workshop is valid. It's a valid workshop right now. And there's also some sheet metal in here as well. Oh, okay, right. The workshop saws and that come with sheet metal. Okay, that's exciting. We've got loads of sheet metal coming in. Absolutely great big piles of it. Okay, so if we get this in, that light requires electricity. We're okay for power, are we not? Why isn't that light powered? Hang on. It's a bit weird. I thought that light would be powered by other stuff, but no. Can we get that in? There we go. Wonderful. Right, so the workshop is set up. Now, how do we tell people to go and work in the workshop? Is it planning? No, not planning. Logistics? Is it in here somewhere? Prison labour. Maximum jobs. Right, yes. We click on this. So, okay, can we have just a couple of people working in there? That would be wonderful. If we can get a couple of people just working on some, whatever they've got to do, and they're making license plates, wasn't it, for cars, I think it is. Just a couple of people, that'd be very good. That'd be very handy. Oh, of course, but yeah, it's currently 11 o'clock at night, so not much is going to go on there. I imagine that's going to kick in on, hang on, where is it? Regime. That's going to kick in from 9 till 1. So people are going to go there and do work. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now, what we do need to check as well, at 6 a.m. in the morning, do they go over to here and have a shower? Or can they not shower in this area because it's not designated as a proper kind of shower place? I don't know. So I think we need to run time on to about 6 o'clock in the morning just to see exactly what they do over here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. We're spending money on training. We're doing training. Hang on. What are people learning over here then? So we've got somebody teaching, a pest control person, and they're all learning about pest. No, these are learning about pest control. They must have just done something else. They must have just learned some other thing, whatever we have before that. Oh, that's good. Here we go. That's showing them how to put a rat in the rat trap. Okay, makes perfect sense. There we go. Look, the rat is inside the rat trap. Are you learning about this? Yes, you are. And how long is that for? How long is pest control training? There we go. So, look at that. Our people are learning skills. There's 80% now. We're so close to getting 10 grand. That's wonderful. Right, hang on. Back down we go. Let's look at the cells. So tick time round. Here we go. 5:30, 5:45. Right, so they're woken. Oh, hang on. Yeah, here we go. So Bailey's woken up. And Bailey is saying hygiene. So Bailey goes to the loo. Okay, we'll give you some privacy there. Right, there you go. We're just going to look over here for now, Bailey. It's fine. You go and deal with that issue. Are you still on the loo? Yep, you're still on the loo. And then you're still saying hygiene. Yeah, I don't think they can use the showers. I think, hang on, let's do a bit of a test. I think we need to say shower. So, I mean, if we just make that a shower, it's complaining because it needs a shower head. There is a shower head. That's literally all there is. That's the only thing there is. So now can you go to there and... So why is that? Why is that now saying it's failed? Enclosed. Surrounded by walls and doors. Yeah, so your cell isn't valid. And you can't go and have a shower either. There are some weird... Are you having a shower? There's a shower literally there. Go and use the shower, for goodness sake. Right. That has broken that cell. Because it's not enclosed. It's not surrounded by walls and doors. I beg to differ. I do beg to differ. Okay. Maybe we need to do something a little bit different with the shower bits there. So what if we have to have the shower in its own little sort of individual tile with a door? Which does seem a bit of a fiddly way round of doing things. Can we make that happen? Hang on. Right, let's work on this. Let's move that to... this isn't going to work either, is it, though? Because that... Hang on. No, don't do that. I don't think we can make it work in this space that we've got. If we need to have a door, so we need to have a wall and a door, it's not going to fit. Maybe they can't have their own showers. Maybe that's the thing that is just not going to work. Hang on. So if we go back to, say, go back to rooms and say cell, and then fill that up into that corner, is that going to be a valid cell again? Yeah, it's a valid cell. So they can't have that as a shower, which maybe is why the sort of the hygiene issues. That's why they keep saying our prisons are looking tatty or whatever, because nobody's actually having showers. Because they can't. Because for some reason, they can't go and use this shower. Which seems a little bit silly. No, you are. You're using the shower. Oh, no. And Bailey... Oh, no. Bailey is using the shower. Oh, it's fine. Everything is fine. Hooray. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. Oh, we've got some new prisoners coming in. That's exciting. I mean, your hygiene needs are good. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. Stand down. I thought it was going to be a problem. But no, it's all good. Right, where's the new prisoner? Let's have a look. Let's go and see what they're in for. I assume one of our prisoners just left... because their time was up. They'd served their time. I don't know. Right, new prisoner coming in. Coming in via helicopter. Very fancy by the look of it. Okay, who have we got? Edwards. Edwards, what are you in for? You're in for wiping your nose with your sleeve. 7 years. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And you have been convicted before of posting vague social media updates and taking up too much room on public transport. I mean, you only got 3 years for that. I think that's quite a lenient sentence there, but okie doke. Right, so you get taken to your cell, which is very nice. Yeah, look at that. Oh, hang on. Reform program is looking good. How many prisoners have we got that have passed the foundation course? Can we tell? Can we even see that? I've got no idea. And have we got people over here in the workshop doing anything? No. How do we make the workshop do... Oh, hang on. Is it a thing? Is it a thing over here? Is it a program? Prisoner program. Workshop safety induction. Safety first. Inmates must pass this course before they are permitted to work in the workshop. Ah, okay. Let's start that then, please. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so can somebody get this underway? So they have to do the training first before they can actually make anything. Okay, right, that makes perfect sense. Are we going to get anybody coming over here to do the training? Anybody? Don't know. It doesn't look like they want to go and do it. Hang on. When did it say they were going to do it? Workshop safety is 9 through to 11. And right, we've missed the chance for that one. Okay, never mind. That's fine. We'll have to sort that out another time. I mean, do you want to get a parole thing set up? Do you want to get a parole room set up over here, possibly? I don't know how big a parole room needs to be. I mean, there is the jail door there, so we are going to have to sort of expand outside of that, but that's fine. And then we can build the wall up and round, possibly. I mean, yeah, I think that's what we should do. I think we should now get the parole room in, because we've got 4 people up for parole. And if we can get them out of here quicker and get some more people in quicker, then we get more money, which is always very good. Let's think about that as well. Hang on a second. So let's get ourselves... I mean, what's that again? That was really expensive wool, wasn't it? But it looks very, very nice. It was the Oriental wall? I think it was, wasn't it? It looks like that. Yeah. Okay, well, let's carry that on over here. Now, hang on a sec. Parole. How big does it need to be? 5 by 5. Okay. It needs a table. Why does it need to be 5 by 5 if all it needs is a table? How big is the table? Okay, no, that's fine. Rules is rules. Okay, so let's just go to here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a wall. Yeah, okay. Get that done, please. And then we'll have a door. Let's go to here and get a door. I don't think it needs to be a sort of a fancy secure door. I think it can just be a regular door. Let's have, I don't know, let's have, what do we want? A bamboo door, barn door, picket gate. Oh no, hang on, that's for outdoor only, boo. Let's get another barn door. I like the barn doors. We'll have a barn door in the middle. Oh, we can't have a barn door in the middle right now. Okay, hang on a second. Do you know what we could do? Whilst we're working on this, let's connect that. Oh no, that's not got a servo on it. Do you know what? They might have to possibly... Hang on. How are they just teleporting through that door? How are they just going through that door? Okay. Is that door not locked? Why are they able to just magic their way through that door? I don't fully understand how they're doing this. Oh, now they're stuck. When they've got stuff, they just literally went through the door. We just saw them. Everyone saw that, right? Everyone saw them teleport through the door. Okay, right, hang on a minute. We can put the door in now. Door, barn door. I don't know, in the middle-ish, just there. That will do. Right, so get that all set up, please. It'd be good if we could have a parole room sort of set up before we finish this part. So I think that's the room done. That's the door opening and closing on that guard who really likes being smacked in the head by a door. So they should finish this nice and quick. And then we can get that set up. Hang on. So rooms and parole room. Oh, we can't do it quite yet because it's not a valid room. It's not magicked itself into a finished room. Come on. Do the thing where it suddenly turns into a room. Anytime you like, game. Nope, still not doing it. Maybe it needs the door. Okay, hang on. We'll wait for them to bring the door in. Okay, the door is in. And there we go. It's magicked itself into a room. Right, so there we go. So make that a parole thing. So yeah, that needs a visitor table. Why does it have to be 5 by 5? That just seems very silly, but okay. Right, visit, that doesn't help, does it? Visitor table. Yeah, have one of those. We'll put it sort of that way. This room is massive for what it needs to be. Have a visitor table, and let's put it in the middle like that, shall we? Let's put it like that. So visitor table goes in like that. I feel like it needs some flooring in here. And it needs some other stuff. It's a big empty waste of space. Let's have mosaic floor, because that might look quite nice. So we'll have a nice mosaic kind of pattern to it. And then what other things can we put in here to make it look not quite as rubbish? How about, we could have a classy window. Could have a nice window, sort of looking out over that way, because that is going to be the outside. So that's quite nice. And then over here, what can we have? How about a I know what we can do. Yes, here we go. So a plant, we can have so a number of plants. So a plant and a plant and a plant. And we'll have a plant there. And then we can have cactus plants. So one there, one there, one there, one there, and one in that corner. And then we can have coat sort of stand things. We'll put one there and one there. And then what else can we put in this room? There's still a little bit of a gap on either side. What can we put behind there? Anything nice? I don't think there is. It might have to be a fairly boring... Hang on, how about a water cooler? In case you want to go and get a nice drink while you're having your chat about parole. So we'll have a water cooler. I don't think there's anything... There's not much else we can put in here that's going to be sort of making it any nicer. Jack-o'-lantern has to go outside. Pink flamingos have to go outdoors. That's very sad. Garden gnomes have to go outside. I'm looking forward to doing the outside. We've got a lot of the basics in. I'm very much looking forward to putting all the outside stuff in. There's going to be an awful lot of garden gnomes. I can tell you that now. A Warden Statue. That has to be... That's 1,000. And it increases suppression by a small amount. Ooh, okay. That could be worth doing. Why is there... 0 out of 8 gravestones. A gravestone is supplied for every death that takes place in your prison. Oh, that's a little bit... that's a little bit morbid. I think, hang on, there's a phone thing. Let's put a phone thing in there as well. Why not? That'll do. And then we can put, some paintings. That might be quite nice. They can only go on the upper walls, which is a bit of a shame. So I'll have a painting there and a painting there. Just to make that room nice. Oh, and we can have some lamps, actually. A lamp there and a lamp there. Lovely. Right, get the parole room set up, please. And then we'll sort out the wall down here just to make it less sort of all over the shop. But, yeah, that'd be really good. If we get that done, please, get the room set up, that'll be marvellous. We are going to need power over here. Sort of forgot about that. Hang on a minute. Electrical cable going to the middle. That should be enough. However, we are going to need some heating, aren't we? Hang on a minute. A radiator back there. And then just get some hot water pipes to go like that. Wonderful. Right, so that room should be all set up when the when the builders actually get round to it. I've been looking at our staff needs and it seems that nobody's going to the toilets. These toilets here are remaining entirely unused. I'm not entirely sure how they're getting dirty because nobody's been in these for a long time. So I'm wondering if we have to get this deployment thing here kind of unlocked. It says there, assign staff to areas of your prison. So I wonder if we get that kind of unlocked, we can then assign this to be like a staff toilet area. I wonder if that's what we need. So how do we get deployment? Whereabouts is deployment? It's there. It costs £1,000. The security chief is going to do it. Do you know what? Yeah, get that done. It's got to be worth it just to see if we can then deploy people over here. Because, yeah, nobody's using it. Everybody's complaining about really needing the loo. But nobody's actually going over to these toilets here, which they can easily get to. They are, it's readily available. They can get to here, no problem at all. So there's got to be something that we haven't quite done. So I think maybe that's what we do. Let's get that thing unlocked and we'll see if we can then deploy people to here as kind of like a staff toilet or something. I don't really know, but we'll give that a go. We'll see if it works. If not, then I might have to call upon the people in the comment section to help out a little bit, but we'll give that a go first. Oh, and look at that. We've completed the advanced staff training grant. Oh, that's quite nice. We got given an extra 10 grand for finishing that off. Oh, that's wonderful. That's very, very good. So yeah, currently money is around 30 grand. How are we looking for our parole room here? Now, yeah, it is a bit slow going getting to this because, yeah, they're sort of having to go through this door all the time. But they are slowly but surely getting there. Right. It's a valid parole room. It's not quite finished yet. It's not as lovely as it could be. It's lacking certain bits of, flooring and everything else. I mean, look at that, though. It's very lovely and green over here. That's quite nice. There's a painting going in and all sorts. But yeah, if they could finish this off, that would be good. I think it's almost done. And then, hang on. So did you just go in and do some... What did you go and do? Because that was a bit worrying that you just went out of the door there. There was a guard there, which isn't so bad. But I mean, yeah, how do we get to parole stuff over here? I don't know. Right, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a gap in the prison over here. So can we just get the garden wall going up like that to there for now will do. That should suffice. Or they're going to take down a tree, are they? Oh no, they're building the wall straight away. As if by magic. There we go. So seal that off, please. Don't get trapped outside, because that would be silly. Please don't get trapped outside. Hey, brilliant. Right, wonderful. Okay, so now the parole room is here. So how do we do that? Is there a parole button, or does that happen automatically, or what? I don't really know. Reform. There are numbers here, and I don't fully understand what this is showing me. Many numbers of things. Visitation, prison coverage plans. I don't really know what that's all about. How do we do parole stuff? How do we do that? I'm not entirely sure. Is it a policy? Is there a sort of a parole policy or something? I don't really understand how that works. I mean, there's nothing in here. Parole hearing. Here we go. Yes. Start. It's a program. Okay, so start the parole hearings, and people should be able to go and do that. Also, the workshop thing. How do we get that going? So 9 to 11. Surely we've got people making license plates by now. Because, yeah, they should have done that by now. Surely. Why is there a log in there? Why is there a log inside here? That's a bit weird. Okay, fine. Don't quite know what's going on with that. But there we go. I mean, hopefully at some point we can see some people going in for parole. Although Creaser is just going in and... I have no idea what that person was doing. Watering the plants, possibly? Is that what you're doing? You're just wandering about in the parole room. I'm not really sure what's going on anymore. Okay, it's getting a little bit befuddling, but we're doing parole stuff, and that's got to be a good thing. Oh, there's 5 prisoners up for parole now. Crikeys. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get the sort of manufacturing thing up and running if we could. But I'm not entirely sure why that's not happened yet. Have we had anybody going on this? It's got a red kind of underline. Is that how near it is to being complete, possibly? Maybe that's how near it is to it being finished. Yeah, okay. So the kitchen safety and hygiene is looking good. Foundation education program is looking good. Well, I mean, past 0%, but we'll get there. Yeah, maybe 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Let's run time on to the next day. It's fine. Stuff can happen. Stuff can tick over. Oh, hang on. Deployment. Hang on a second. Hang on. Pause time. Oh, there's... Okay. Flashy things are happening. Okay, I'm going to pretend that that's not flashing on and off. And I'm just going to go over here and look at these. Ignore the flashy on. Oh, it means there's no access. Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. Assign guards. Assign orderlies. Staff only. Okay, so if we say that this is staff, that's all staff only. Are they then going to go and use the loo? Because it'd be good if they did, because we built them and nobody's using them. And there they are. They are using them. Did we just... I might have just worked out a thing. Through the myriad bizarreness of prison architect sort of controls and the lack of any kind of tutorial help or anything. Just kind of figured that out. Oh, that's wonderful. That's very good. I assume you are... Yeah, your bowels... Yes. Your bowel needs are coming down. There you go. You're welcome. You've got a toilet, everybody. Oh, that's wonderful. That is very good. That's going to make everybody very, very happy indeed. Okay, that's wonderful. Right, so they can go to the loo, which is a good thing. Now, what's their next kind of thing? Food and recreation. Right, so everyone's still a bit hungry. So now, do we need to set up another little sort of kitchen cafeteria thing over here just for the staff? Or can we have that down here, possibly? It's a bit of a trek from the staff room, though, isn't it? Well, maybe we'll think about that next time. I think we're trying to do too many things all at once. And we still only have one cell block. We probably need another cell block at some point. Okay, here we go. Let's get it through to sort of, breakfast time. What was it? 6 till... When was the thing again? Hang on a minute, hang on. When was parole time? 6 till 10 a.m. So let's see if we can do that. Hang on, what's the thing like for that? The regime. 6 till 10. Yeah, that's a couple of hours. That's an hour. That's an hour where they might be able to get in there and do some parole stuff. Okay, that's fine. We shall see what happens with that when it gets to 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so 5:15 in the morning. Just been watching all the people doing their overnight training, which is very, very good indeed. But here we go. So 6 o'clock in the morning. Parole hearing. There's somebody there waiting to go to a parole hearing. We do need somebody to let them in. Okay. So Lawrence is here. So, okay, guard, let Lawrence in, please. So hang on, what's Lawrence in for? Standing up as soon as a plane lands. 2 offences for that. Oh, dear. I would say this is probably your worst offence. You've served time for that. 9 years for microwaving fish in the work kitchen. That is slightly unforgivable. Okay, so here we go. So 5 prisoners are up for parole. Lawrence has come in and they're doing some parole stuff. Whatever you get up to, I don't really know. Let's move time a little bit quicker. So let's see how this does anything. So we've got ourselves, parole lawyer, a parole officer. In comes a cleaner. Could you not have waited? Okay, so in you come. We could get rid of this. Do you know what? Let's get rid of that. Demolish. Yeah, bulldoze. Bulldoze. Get rid of that there. We don't need that anymore because that's not required. Okay, so this goes on for a while, a parole hearing. It takes an awfully long time. Are we supposed to do anything with this? Maybe when it gets to the end, that's kind of it. We have 1 parole room for 4 hours. I don't know. I don't really know. Let's see what happens. So it's coming up to the end of the time. So here we go. End of parole time. 6 till 10. Released. So Lawrence has been released because he's been good. Okay. So he pleaded guilty and now he's been released. So does that mean that when does he leave? He just goes right now? He's got his shades on already, I noticed. So he's going out with the parole people. So he has been paroled, I assume, a little bit earlier. Hang on. So how long was he? He served 6 years of a 7-year sentence. Right, so he got out a year earlier. Okay, that's fine. And then they just take him out through the staff room. I suppose he's done his time. Why can't they open the door? Oh, it's a staff door. Hang on a minute. The staff will come and open it. That's a bit silly. And then you get in your helicopter and you go away. Why is there a delivery man with a present? Okay. Can I have a present? Why is there a person standing on the helipad? You're going to get stamped on by a helicopter if you don't move. Why are they still there? $3,000 early release prisoner reward. Ooh. Okay, right. The parole room is really good because it makes some money. And can we dismantle that door? We'll keep it for later. There's something going on over here. Hang on, who's behind there? What's happening? Oh, it's the gardener. I thought something nefarious was going on, but no, it's all fine. It's just the gardener doing gardening stuff. Yeah, okay, wonderful. So we've paroled someone as well. This has gone very well. We're training people up. We've paroled somebody. That's very good. We've got loads of automatic doors going on now. That's splendid. The workshop is still not kind of up and running, which is a bit of a shame. I thought maybe we could have done that. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look at the programs. So one person has passed the workshop thing. So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Is that all they do in the workshop? Is that all the time they have? So I thought maybe someone might be in here working on license plates, but no, it doesn't seem that they are. But okay, we'll try and get that sorted next time. I think what we'll do is we'll finish up for now because things have gone surprisingly well. I'm most proud about figuring out how to make this a sort of a staff toilet area. That's one of my finest achievements so far. Just bumbling through and clicking enough buttons until it works. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, with that done and with everything else looking wonderful, got parole in and everything else, I think we'll finish up for now. Come back next time. We'll get this sorted. We'll get the whole sort of manufacturing thing up and running because that would be really, really good. And then we'll just keep working our way through all of the different grants and we'll keep trying to add more bits and bobs. I mean, I think, there are many more rooms to add. There's libraries and chapels and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we do need to get ourselves another cell block. We do need some more prisoners in here as well because we're just sort of working on 9 prisoners. This massive prison catering to 9 people. So we'll maybe think about getting another cell block at least kind of outlined. Maybe planned, if not actually constructed, but we could at least think about getting one sort of set up. So we'll have a look at all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Prison Architect. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's going down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going